Hey guys, today I'll be talking about the fine line between turning real life news into memes on social media. I'll be drawing from the reading Resignifying Alan Kurdi, News Photographs, Memes, and the Ethics of Embodied Vulnerability. So the reading is based off Alan Kurdi, a young child who drowned in the Aegean Sea. His body was found by the shore and a photo had been taken by a Turkish photojournalist, Nilüfer Demir. This was taken on September 2015, and the image was posted just to create awareness and to showcase the sad story of this child and what his family have gone through due to the tragedy that had happened. Despite the sadness behind the photo, there have been a lot of ethical concerns related to this story, and a lot of memes have been shared on social media linked to the photo. So once the photo reached social media platforms, they have been turned into memes. This has created moral complexities between news photography and the memes themselves, since people have turned a serious matter and a sensitive matter into something that is meant to bring humour, which disregards the actual bigger issue and the problem behind the photo. In the reading, Durham quotes, "The boundaries between news photographs and memes blur such that the two modes of representation are conflated. The two forms are quite distinct and not equivalent in any sense. Yet I argue here that mimetic practice induces the public perception of equal balance, changing the interpretation of photographs." This quote is a clear representation of the risks that come with posting delicate subject on the media and how social media can alter and manipulate something and turn it into something for people's enjoyment and for humour. When thinking of media, we have bystanders. There's internal and external. The external bystanders are often seen on social media as they view the content which they do not support, however they remain silent and they don't speak up for the people who are targeted. The external bystanders are those who may not relate to the unethical behaviour shown by users on social media, and they also choose to remain silent. Another example is, which is quite recent and relevant, is the Titanic submarine, which is a news event which also relates to this topic. And the Titanic submarine imploded, which killed 5 people who were on board on June 18th of 2023. This subject was all over the news, was on social media, just to keep people updated on the situation and to see how it was progressing in hopes of finding the submarine and the people safe. However, that was not the case, which led to a lot of other social media unethical behaviour and a lot of moral issues. So the audience's reaction to the tragedy on social media, there were a lot of memes being posted quite quickly, even before the submarine was found and the news had been updated. There was, as shown in the photos below, you can see that people were joking and were turning a serious matter again into a meme. There have also been TikTok memes, which were videos, which you'll see in the next slide. By drawing back to the reading by Durham, who stated, "When journalism makes embodied vulnerability apparent, when it compels the viewer or reader to recognise the pain inflicted on another's defenceless body, it also offers the possibility for solitary and ethical action." Meaning that giving people this serious news information, although we do hope that it is taken in a empathetic and vulnerable way and understanding, it is inevitable for someone to go against that. And often people find entertainment and they often follow a lot of social media trends, which does consequently lead to a lot of unethical and moral complications. In relation to these kind of posts, social media guidelines may need to be reinforced to avoid certain posts from being uploaded, preventing a moral trend from going ahead. Implementing stricter policies and guidelines towards anything news related could also be something which social media can enforce, just to avoid these kind of complications in the future. So my question to you today is, have you ever felt that content on social media crossed ethical boundaries? And here's my reference list. Thanks for listening.